In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. For 1,000 years, the great walls of Constantinople stood as a silent challenge to the world. Towering and majestic, they were like a mountain range carved from stone, rooted deep in the earth and reaching for the heavens. To the west, they saw the setting sun of empires. To the east, they stood as a gate that no key could turn. A shadow whispered from their battlements, "No one can pass, no one can conquer, no one can endure." While the world rested in the comfort of old legends, a young sultan was watching from the hills of Edirne. Mehmet did not see a wall. He saw a question that had not yet been answered correctly. The world thought the city was an island of safety, protected by the Virgin and the sea. But history is not written by those who accept what is. It is written by those who imagine what could be. Mehmet knew the secret of the greats. Faith is the beginning, the spark that lights the soul, but action is the key that unlocks the destiny. He understood that a prayer without preparation is a seed without water. In the deep silence of the palace nights, under the flickering glow of 1,000 candles, he didn't just dream, he calculated. He studied ancient scrolls, plotted the stars, and traced the cracks in the masonry of time. He realized that old ways would not open new doors. He gathered the greatest minds, the master founders of iron and bronze. Together, they birthed giants. He built cannons so vast they groaned under their own weight. Beasts of metal that roared with the voice of thunder, designed to shatter the unbreakable. He was thinking in dimensions his ancestors never dared to explore. He was dreaming in a scale that terrified his enemies. But then, the sea itself turned into a prison. The Golden Horn was sealed behind a massive chain, and enemy ships sat like lions at the gate. Any other man would have turned back. Any other king would have surrendered to the waves. But Mehmet looked at the mountains and saw a road. He did something that absolutely no one expected. He commanded the fleet to leave the water, over the land. Greased logs, thousands of men, and the sheer force of will moved the Ottoman navy through the dark forests and up the steep slopes. While the city slept, dreaming of its safety, the impossible was breathing. The forest was moving. The ships were sailing on the grass, guided by the light of a full moon and the fire in their hearts. Soldiers on the city walls woke to a sun they didn't recognize. They looked back and gasped. The harbor was full of the crescent flags. The ships were behind them. The sea was no longer a cage. It was now the stage for a new era. The Ottoman dream wasn't just at the gates. It had bypassed the very laws of nature. Constantinople was not just any city. It was the heart of the world. Its walls were so tall they seemed to touch the sky, and its history was written in the blood of those who failed. "It's impossible," the skeptics had shouted for centuries. But Mehmet did not say, "impossible." He looked at the walls, looked at his fleet, and asked the only question that matters: how? For the key to every closed door is not found in the strength of the wood, but in the resolve of the hand that turns it. This is the story of the day the world changed.